All right, welcome to our presentation this evening, and really just want to unlock homeownership for how VA home loans and this benefit can bless those that serve our great country. So our agenda tonight is really going through what is a VA home loan, right? And want to go through that with you guys because that's really kind of the premise of it, understanding the VA benefit, VA loan fees, debunking some myths, what makes us so different, resources, and we'll do Q&A. I'm not going to record the Q&A session tonight. If that's okay. Um, I'll, because, if you share contact information stuff, we don't want that because I am going to upload this to YouTube kindly afterwards. So without further ado, what's a VA home loan? A VA home loan is a special loan guaranteed by the Department of Veterans Affairs to help service members, their families finance a home. A certificate of eligibility will provide the amount of your entitlement, and you can register yourself or get information, a variety of VA benefits at ebenefits.va.gov. And we could also candidly help assist in getting that information if you have your DD-214 or after the complete loan application, if all is complete, we can actually access that on your behalf as well. So understanding your VA loan benefit. Who qualifies for a VA loan? Service members with at least 90 continuous or consecutive days. Veterans, 90 consecutive days during wartime or 181 days during peacetime. Can be different depending on the branch of service. National Guard or Reserves, 6+ years. Spouse or service member. If you're a spouse of a veteran who has passed away in the line of duty or as a result of service-related disability, POW or missing in action, can acquire financing as well. So key features, there's a lot here, but there's no down payment requirement. 100% financing, competitive interest rates. In fact, they are some of the best interest rates that we see offered, candidly, in any market. No loan limit if the veterans has sufficient entitlement qualifies. Potential own more than one property at a time. Ample entitlement, flexible credit requirements, no VA funding for those that qualify for disability. Assistance and counseling is available for veterans in default. And this may be used to purchase an existing home, build a new home, refinance a current home, or purchase, a multi-unit property. And 100% gift funds are allowed from anyone, even if they're not a party to the transaction. Seller contributions, in case you're wondering, we're seeing a lot of seller credits. As I record this, we're up to 4% of the value. No minimum cash requirements. Entitlement can be used multiple times. So here's some unique benefits. You can buy 100% of the property. Find a property for 500,000, you can finance 500,000. Find a property for a million, we can finance a million. Even for 1 to 4 unit properties, you could have multiple VA loans at the same time. Your VA home loan benefit never expires even after a foreclosure. You could get a VA loan with no money down, and your down payment could be a gift from anyone, family or not, and there's no penalties for prepaying your loan. So you went big in Vegas, you pay it off, right? Then you count your housing payment or your BAH payment towards your income if you live off base in your active duty. We see this all the time, candidly. So your entitlement, the eligible veteran initial receives that entitlement. Once entitlement's used, as long as the loan is still active, that portion is unavailable for other use. If there is entitlement left over, you may use to purchase another property. Here's an example here, right? Entitlement's 500,000, purchase the property 300,000, the leftovers 200K is available. The next one. If the loan is paid off, the entitlement's available again for use. So if you pay that thing off, great. If you're refinance, you still have them, that works. If the loan is assumed by another party, the entitlement's not available until the loan is paid off. It's one thing about assumable loans. Now, VA allowable and non-allowable fees. This is 2024, and it hasn't changed since then. But allowable fees, VA funding fee, VA appraisal, second appraisal requested by the veteran, credit report fees, origination, title, insurance, recording, taxes, discount points, flood insurance, flood zone, determination fee, and service. Non-allowable, there's no application fees, no attorney fees, no rate lock fees. Appraisal is requested by the lender or seller for reconsideration value. You don't have to pay for that. Appraisal requested parties other than the lender or veteran don't have to pay for it. Escrow fees, prepayment penalty cost. Now, there is no prepayment penalty on VA loans, right? As we mentioned earlier. Now, debunking some myths. Myth one, a VA loan takes too long and appraisals are always low. It's not true. We control the process from application through funding, and we offer manual underwriting on complex transactions. We actually got a VA home loan clear to close in 3 days from the time that got an escrow. We can do that. It's possible. Myth. So we want to go over that. VA appraisals aren't something to be scared of. Average times to appraise 7 days. We got one back in two, as I mentioned. Clear close in 3 days. Certified value usually 2 days. Tends to be faster depending on the market. Subject property must meet VA minimum property requirements, of course, right? So if it's sold as is, you will see inspections, things of that sort. So if the appraisers come back, the appraiser knows something great, but there are inspections with properties. We'll get to that. But the MPMA 33 form is the inspection form for VA home loans. If that comes back with no active infestation, usually okay. Okay. So if you want to find out more about that, let's get a consultation. Let's get a call. Love to unpack it. But homes must meet certain requirements, which can affect appraisals. And we get in front of this, as I mentioned. We got one clear to close in 3, we got 2 others in the same month clear to close in less than 8 days, both of them. So yeah, good stuff to know, right? So termites, this is section 1 stuff, as I mentioned. So if it's moderate or very heavy, you don't really want to deal with that property on a VA home loan, Kelly. So that's why you want to get the NPMA 33 form. So myth number 2, the maximum VA home loan amount is too low for market. Not true. Believe it or not, you can find it's up to 5 million for VA home loans. There aren't loan limits with VA home loans. The only limit is what the veteran qualifies for, income ratios, the amount of money that you earn versus what you spend monthly, and their entitlement. Myth 3, the VA funding fee is too high. Well, that's a one-time fee instead of monthly fee like mortgage insurance. It's not like FHA where there's a funding fee, FHA and mortgage insurance. So think about that. Last year alone, veterans saved over $2 billion in mortgage insurance payments. Myth 4, I can't get another VA home loan because I already used it or lost my entitlement in foreclosure. Veterans can use their entitlement over and over. Veteran can have more than one VA home loan at a time. Veterans who have experience in foreclosure may have some entitlement available. So what makes us different? We have dedicated operations staff for VA home loans. We offer reconsiderations of value for appraisal if it comes in shy or there's something concerned. We accept credit scores as low as 580. Most require 620. We have a ton of resources here to find out more about the particular program, condo search, things like that. But we want to be your one-stop shop. If you have questions, we want to help you with that. And that's why we want you to reach out to us. So thank you for joining me. There is my contact. You jump on my website or see the link below, schedule time to chat. And without further ado, let's go into these questions.